Hey guys, I'm Malia,
And I'm Elise.
and today we're talking about how to navigate wedding season, the dreaded wedding season, when you're on a budget.
Yeah, so wedding season is officially upon us, and we are in our 20s, so you're probably going to get invited to quite a few weddings for the next 10 years.
No big deal.
So if you don't want to break the bank for every single wedding you have to travel to, this is what you need to do.
First step, you're going to want to set a budget and stick to it. Consider travel, any airfare expenses, your hotel room, address, accessories, makeup, shoes, the gift for the bride and groom, food while you're out of town, all of the things that might go into your budget. Write it down, set it, figure out what you can afford, and then stick to that. Don't get talked into after wedding drinks if you don't have a budget for after wedding drinks.
Go home. So first up, budgeting for attire, recycle dresses. So if you are attending 7 weddings this year,
That's a lot of weddings.
yeah, just buy a couple of dresses and switch up your accessories. Or you can just borrow a dress from a friend.
Yeah, the same dress can look totally different if you're wearing a cardigan or a different necklace or styling it differently.
Yeah.
And it's definitely helpful when you have a friend a similar size so you can just like swap. My favorite strategy for buying wedding gifts, sorry friends if you're watching this now, you know my secret. Buy the cheapest thing on the registry, but buy like 2 or 3 of the cheapest things on a registry. Put it in a basket,
Yup.
and now you're fancy. So they've put it
You
on.
got them so many gifts.
Yes, you got them like 5 things that they really wanted. I do this for babies. Oh my God, I do it for everything. But like they want those items or they wouldn't be on the registry. And buying 3 of the cheapest things is gonna come out better for your budget a lot of times than buying 1 expensive thing. And it looks like you bought them a lot of stuff.
And they will appreciate it because not a lot of people get them things on their registry.
Yeah, oh my God, we have an article on this where like people will just buy the bride and groom random gifts. And that's
Thoughtful gifts. But they don't want it.
No, they want the tiny cheap stuff from the registry. They just do.
They chose it themselves.
They did.
You can also go in on a bigger gift with friends. So if there's something crazy like an Xbox on their registry, like that sounds crazy. But if you go in on it with like 5 to 10 friends, it's suddenly really affordable.
And you've done this before,
Yes,
right?
I have.
Travel is one of the most expensive parts of going to a lot of weddings in a year. So here are budget tips to help you save money on getting to your friend's wedding. First, stay with a friend instead of booking a hotel room. If you have a friend who lives locally or even an hour or so from the wedding, you can crash at their place and save so much money on your hotel. If you have to get a hotel, look at your bride and groom's like wedding website because usually they'll try to get a block of hotel rooms at a discounted rate for you guys. So then you can take that and it's a discount and you can save even more money again with a friend by getting several friends to stay in that discounted hotel room with you.
Even if you have to sleep on the floor, it's like 1 or 2 nights, you'll be fine.
Like you can sleep in the same bed with like 3 people, it's okay.
So you can also save even more money by driving instead of flying if it's close enough. Especially if you have several friends going. Again, you can split the cost of gas. You can also pack a few sandwiches and drinks and snacks so you don't have to like stop and get fast food. But if you really just have to fly on a Thursday because flights are cheaper on weekdays. But if you fly out on a Wednesday and the wedding is on a Saturday, then you're paying for an extra night at a hotel. So try to go for Thursdays.
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday are the cheapest. And the rule, my kind of personal rule, and one of our coworkers uses this rule as well, is if it's over a workday's drive, if you are driving for more than 8 hours, you should really just fly because your time is money and you need to make sure you're protecting your time as well as your actual cash dollars. My final tip, my personal favorite, is just don't go. You don't have to go to every single wedding you're invited to. Yes, weddings are fun. Yes, you want to see your friends, but if you really can't afford to make it to all 7 weddings, it's okay. Your friend of a friend probably won't notice that you're there, especially if they're asking you for like to travel 4 states for it. They won't hold it against you. Just send a nice card or send a gift from the registry and include a nice note that's like, I wish I were there. And it'll be okay. There will be other times to see your friends that are not
As
7
expensive.
extravagant, expensive trips in 1 year.
So to recap, set a budget and stick to it. Recycle dresses or borrow from a friend. Buy a couple of the cheapest things on the registry or go in on a big gift with friends. Stay with a friend instead of booking a hotel room. If you're traveling 8 hours or less, drive.
more than 8 hours, get a flight on a Thursday. If you really don't have the money, just don't go.
So for more money-saving tips, head to earnspendlive.com.
Earn, Spend, Live. And comment below if you have any comments or questions. I'm making it fun at least. And don't forget to give us
Budgeting is not fun.
It's very serious business. Comment below if you have comments or questions or your own money-saving tips. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Bye.
Thanks.
Did you say banks?
Thanks.
I thought you said banks.